What is going on, everybody? My name is James, and welcome to episode number 92 of my Paths at Power. We are still kicking it during trade week up in Wisconsin, so happy Thanksgiving to all of my American followers and American viewers out there. Those of you guys in the UK, I still hope you have a happy Thursday and enjoy your weekend coming up as well. As you can see, some of our cards haven't sold. Felipe Anderson and Serginho, we're going to have to lower their price. Same thing with Leonardo. Gonna just lower them down a little bit until they do sell. I don't want them to hang out in my trade pile for too long because they're, it's just wasted profit is essentially what it is. We pick up a Danny Welbeck in a 4-3-1-2 for 34,250 coins. Gonna put him up for 38,500. Start 39,500 buy now. That's essentially gonna run somewhere in about 2,000 or 3,000 profit on him after you take EA tax into consideration. Got a mini gold pack as a free gift from EA, so thank you very much for that. If you guys didn't know, you still get free gifts daily logging into the web app, and that's kind of cool because I was semi-unaware of that, or I just didn't pay attention to it, I suppose. We get a big Alou Diarra in a 3-4-3, and that card's going to be near impossible to sell, but we'll list them up overnight, hope for the best. We'll store our contract card. We're going to go ahead and keep the kits as well. And Odromo, we're going to make that active because it generally is pretty sunny at Odromo, and I'm a fan of sunny stadiums when I do play in them. Now, I've been told that there is quite a fun tournament out now where you have a chance to win Team of the Week or something like that, something crazy like that. So I'm kind of bummed that I don't have my Xbox up here and cannot give that a shot. So we'll eventually see. But here's another bump bidder. Messi Fan is the name of the team, and he tried to bump bid a Ronaldinho up to 293,000. He might have got somebody, he might not have. But we did pick up a inform Ronaldinho for 107,000 coins, set in a 4-3-2-1. Check the market, show you guys what he's going for. That's the cheapest one out there. 111 start, 115,000 buy now. It's listed only for an hour, which means that it'll eventually go away. There was another 115 start price, but everything else is up over 120,000. So I'm banking that either A, someone's going to buy that card pretty quickly, or B, it's just going to go away. Now, 4-3-2-1 set as a cam, there's nothing out there right now. So that kind of gives me an idea of what I need to be listing this Ronaldinho for. So we're going to go ahead and list him up. And if you guys are wondering how I got the little number pad up there, that's when you go full screen on the web app. Found that out myself yesterday, but we're going to list him 116,000 start price. So 9,000 more than we paid for him. And to get profit back, we'll have to sell it for 5,000 or 6,000 more with the EA tax. So that would still just be at 3,000 profit off of that if it went for the lowest part, but we're banking on it going for the buy now, which would be a couple thousand more, so maybe 5,000-6,000 on him as well would be a nice little bit of profit there. But we got a couple more Ronaldinhos hanging out in the trade pile. We're gonna pick one more up. Missed out on that CDM 4-2-3-1. I wasn't paying attention, but 101,000, and he's moved all the way back from a CAM to CDM in a pretty popular formation for Brazilian teams, so that was a bit of a bummer to miss out on that. I had the coins for it, I just wasn't paying attention. We did pick up this 4-3-3-1. I believe we paid 102,000. So once this one goes, which is already selling for more than what we paid for ours, once that one goes again, everything's up in that 120,000 coin range. And I do apologize if I sound a little bit different. I still have this nasally little cold, and I'm hoping it'll go away. But you know how colds will be colds, and that's kind of just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. But we're gonna go ahead and list the 4-3-3 Ronaldinho, 118,000 or 117,000 start price, and I believe I put him at 118,000 buy now, just for 6 hours. So if he does sell, we're gonna be looking at making, gosh, what is that, about 10,000-ish coins in profit, which would be fantastic. That's a great little bit of profit. And I like trading right now in that 100 to 150,000 average price per card range. And what I mean by average price per card is if you were to go to, any of the trading websites, and it tells you kind of what their average price is, or if you were to look at the market and, search minimum 100,000 and see a lot of them going for around anywhere between 100 and 150,000, it leaves a little bit of room for volatility, and that means that there's some room for profit in there as well. But just checking the market for a few more Ronaldinhos to see if there is anything else up there that might catch my fancy. And I'm mainly looking at some of the CAM 100,000. That's something I'd be interested in, at least keeping on the lookout for, to see. Maybe I could just change this formation very easily to 3-5-2 or something along those lines. There's that 4-2-3-1 Ronaldinho. Now he listed him for 110,000, which I think is a bit of a mistake. He's obviously trying to trade, but I actually think that he could have got somewhere closer to 120,000 coins without a doubt on that, considering what you have to pay to move a card from CAM to CM back to CDM. It can get quite pricey, but We finally have one of our Ronaldinho sold. It's the 4-3-3 that we listed most recently, and he sold very, very quickly. As you can see, I tried to get a bunch of formation cards and was just planning on up in the bids, making a couple hundred coins here, a couple hundred coins there, but it got a little tedious, and I decided to let it go. But 118,000, we were right. He was the cheapest one out there, and I get said a lot that, oh, Japes, people just buy the cards because they're your cards. Well, this card was actually sold within the episode, so it was impossible, and so that is clean and pure profit trading. And that is a good thing. You guys are very easily capable of doing this as well. Just learn the prices of a few players, and you'll be set up to go. I traded Fabregas and Welbeck yesterday. Those are the two that I watched. I added in Ronaldinho today. Still checking out the Fabregas here, and because there's not one listed as a CDM right now, mine is still sitting pretty. So if anybody decides they want a CDM 41212 Fabregas, mine will be the first one on the list to buy. I am essentially setting the tone and setting the price for the market. Anyways, guys, if you did enjoy this and the tips do help you out, a like or thumbs up would be amazing. Other than that, happy Thanksgiving. My name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.